Outside, the diner has 3 windows, but for some reason, there are 4 from the inside. The radar measures the speed of moving objects, not the number of pancakes eaten. Those pancakes were just not there a moment ago. The machine does not register the peak force of a press if it happens, only when the person is already releasing the lever.
It's rickety, man. You shouldn't even.
So, should you squeeze it or push it away from yourself?
I need to get some chest hair and fast.
Probably you meant to say, workout. The hand-shaped debris has somehow disappeared.
Great! Well, I'll split a 1/4 of the number 7.
Everyone gets a quarter of number 7. Really mean to bring just one dish. The water flows straight toward Dipper, but in the next frame, the stream changes direction.
No chest hair yet.
What do hairs have to do with this? There's a cap next to Dipper. Now it's gone, and then it's there again. The cards fell somewhere in Stan's hands, but in the photo, they're above his shoulders.
Please. Bleep!
Maybe they should have been placed on the left page? Next to Dipper, there's no Agrafenka. Now there is. Zeus is in a dark green t-shirt, and in the next frame, it's pink. Now it's green again. Seriously? Are we supposed to believe that Dipper grabbed the cartoon bear so easily, and that the bear almost died from it?
Maybe I don't have muscles or hair in certain places, and sure.
Because you're 12. If you actually had biceps and chest hair at this age, that wouldn't be the best news. At first, under the cafe, there's a sign that says Gravity Foe 1883, and now it's gone.
Wait a minute. Do my eyes deceive me?
Yes, it's an optical illusion, because seeing fine hairs through a t-shirt is something unusual.
Step 1. Getting to know each other with playful banter.
Actually, step 1 is to smile.
Improvement of human being.
The hands of a person in their current form are a gift of evolution. And your forks are just a downgrade. Directly behind the chairs, there are no flyers. Now there are. It's strange that the laser light is on Dipper, even though it should have passed over his back. Or is the laser so bright that it shines through people? The scanner copied absolutely every detail, except for the little Christmas tree design on the cap. But apparently, it was easier to number things this way. We hear the sound of an electric guitar, even though it's not connected to anything. Oh, the wonders of Gravity Falls. And where did the guitar case go? Plastic cups cannot break from vibrations. The list grows in size by itself. Someone as sloppy as Stan uses cooking tongs to place marshmallows on himself. That's something out of science fiction. How did Dipper see the paper peel off through the cap's visor? What kind of idiotic scene is this? Since when do party poppers catch fire and produce smoke? Couldn't the writer come up with another way to trigger the fire alarm? Why did the water during the fire alarm only pour in the hallway and not throughout the house? Because that way the plotline doesn't get interrupted. Well done, writer. Nothing to say. If you give $1 to a wanderer, he'll start clapping. No explanation needed.
Down. I understand if you want to leave.
But then we would miss the sleepover.
The what?
And were you invited? Tyrone's entire body dissolved up to his neck, and in the next frame, his stomach is back, and it dissolves a second time. Couldn't the animators Google what any keyboard instrument looks like? So they drew the black keys randomly?
Naturally.
There's a car behind, and now it's a cart. Pedestrian crossings without any crosswalk signs. This place doesn't look anything like where the car originally stopped. The monument doesn't just change direction from the previous scene, but it's mirrored entirely, as if it's a completely different monument. Stan apparently can't leave? Does this holiday somehow affect the road conditions? The police either completely ignore their duties because of the holiday, or do the exact opposite.
The triangle is the alchemist's symbol for flame. Lighting the parchment on fire will reveal the secret message.
Dipper seriously intends to set fire to the parchment, which contains a million details besides the usual triangle. Is he out of his mind?
We were on the lookout for 2 kids who might be reading.
Why did Dipper and Mabel decide they were looking for these specific kids? Are there no other reading children in Gravity Falls?
Went out quick. I have a feeling those cops weren't at the library to check out
A
books.
strange phrase. After all, they said outright that they came not to read, but to look for children.
Wait!
What was the point of that transformation? Nobody knows. Probably so the viewer wouldn't immediately notice the inverted picture. How did they know where a statue identical to the one in the picture is located? Do they stroll through cemeteries every day, or ask passers-by?
He got hit with quite a few of those dots.
Thanks. We totally wouldn't have noticed that without you.
Go around talking about it.
Does that mean?
Are you gonna kill us? Oh no!
Nah, calm down now, buddy, calm down. We're just gonna escort you and all this stuff back to Washington. You ain't coming back.
Why show and tell? Children's secret information. If after that they have to be sent to Washington, and who knows what will happen to them? Why put them together with Tremblinky? This weird crystal is so fragile. Then how did they even move it into the box? Why did the government send two obvious idiots to prevent a secret from being exposed? Couldn't they send more competent agents?
Girl, for following my clues and freeing me from my delicious tomb.
How did you figure that out? Did the writer give you a hint? I didn't think it was just kids walking by.
Your silliness solved a code that serious cops couldn't crack in 100 years.
And that's called not genius, but coincidence. In the end, the whole moral of the episode disappears. The whole changes shape between frames. Understood.
Did you ever sign an official resignation?
No, sir! I ate a salamander and jumped out the window!
Then, technically, you're still legally the President of the United States!
What are you talking about? He's not the president. According to the U.S. Constitution of 1787, Article 2, Section 1, in the event of the president's removal from office, death, resignation, or inability to perform the duties of the office. Such duties transfer to the vice president. That official performs the duties. Until the cause of the president's inability is resolved or a new president is elected, that hit implies turning any head into something soft and liquid. Why give her the only document confirming the lie of the Northwest family? It's impossible to rent a cable car and funiculars. He burned some glue or metal with welding, and the wood didn't catch fire. What's the point of an invisibility suit if it doesn't cover your head? The Ferris wheel platform doesn't match the perspective. In the background near the colorful balloons, there's no one. And in the next frame, there's some kid.
That's really sweet.
Smearing a girl's face with a chunk of painted ice so she can wash it off later. Yes, that's very cute. Even in the distant future, people still use screwdrivers to adjust clocks. The time tape isn't on Blendin's belt. Now it's on his belt under his left arm. Now near his right arm. After hitting the bottle, the ball loses most of its energy and cannot bounce back at such speed. Balls from such heights cannot fall in a way that would make a black eye. So Dipper just had to lift the downspout, and for that, he called Mabel. Best implementation. The same result would have taken a long time with an ordinary stick. Before that, the little cars had mustard on them.
It seems you've given birth to 2 more children.
It appears I have. More.
Those guys didn't see or hear Dipper and Mabel falling from the sky. And I saw you appear out of nowhere. There were more sculptures.
I don't know. Waddle.
Just put a stick under the downspout. Well, that's total nonsense. A child cannot survive more than a month without food. And they can't grow over with vines either.
Dipper! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
For what? During this time, Mabel didn't know about the time machine yet because chronologically she learned about it after the festival. Strange time travelers. They don't touch anything in the past. Don't tell travel details in front of others. And don't shoot from laser guns in plain sight. That's how they avoid time paradoxes. Wendy stands right in front of Robbie and a second later disappears from history.
King me.
Dr. Carrot got points for a normal hit, but Rumble did not. Why were Rumble's points lowered? There was a blue star to the right of the poster. Now it's gone.
King me.
Even if queens, these cards were not on the table. At first, the cookies were spread across the table. Now all of them are within Mabel's reach. Dipper has 5 cookies. In the next frame, there are 6. And then only 2 stacks. The trash can stood almost flush to the cabin. Now it's 1 meter away. And now the trash can and the smartphone completely disappeared. Along with the cap. Oh no, they're back. And where did the guitar and amp go? Where did Uncle Stan even come from? Somewhere in the bushes, he keeps a bag of popcorn. Again, the totem is not in place. Ah, never mind.
You want me to go get a ladder?
We don't have one.
What?
Because the writer couldn't come up with a more suitable and understandable way to show Stan's fear to the audience. If you were in that situation, would you take a ladder or just a small stool standing 2 steps away from you? When selecting a character, their location glows blue instead of red, except the Brazilian disappears after viewing, and the guy from Mozambique completely changes position.
High 5!
Ow, your pixels are really sharp.
If the pixels are so sharp that touching them hurts you, then that hit should have torn your face. The fly on the floor disappeared. Apparently, it got eaten like a sandwich.
Fighters, take me to the Soviet Union!
Another writer who doesn't know how to use Wikipedia. Why does Rumble say something about the USSR if the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, while one of his opponents is from Russia, and the Russian flag was adopted in 1993?
Fireball! Uppercut! Countercut! Bull of punch!
Bro, take it easy. You don't even know how to eat like a real person. What was the purpose of the previous scene? Just recently, there was no Christmas tree near the store. Robbie fell on his back. Then, apparently, he lay on his stomach and took a bite of the ground. That's what loving your homeland means. There wasn't a poster there. What can you say when the whole location changed anyway? Something's wrong with the perspective. Cool trick. The placement of the ladder on the water tower has changed. The graffiti on the fences disappear.
My entire journey, a lie. My honor has...
Where are the subtitles? The fists destroyed the car, but Dipper just got hit. The ladder was on the other side.